So so you obviously did you hear about Jocko from Joe Rogan podcast?
I did, yes.
So let's hear what are your top three Joe Rogan episodes for people not because that was the hard part for me getting into Joe Rogan is he has so many episodes.
You have
I
to
didn't
find the
even,
right people.
yeah, and like there's some that are not interesting at all. Some of his
Agree.
podcasts, but a few of them and the ones that are the best are the ones that you don't know the person going, like it's just like a random guy that you listen to and you're like what did I just hear?
Yeah, definitely.
So what are your top three?
So my number one is he has 3 podcasts with Jocko. So I'd say Jocko's my number one. That's how I got into Joe Rogan was him. I'd say number 2, for the sake of just learning new things about technology, Elon Musk. Literally, I didn't know anything about his brain chip and anything about Intel. So I think that was really interesting. And my last one, there's a few ways I could go with this, I guess. Actually, just came out a couple days ago. The Kanye one. I really thought that one was really interesting too, because I think Kanye is a pretty polarizing figure that a lot of people don't really know about. He's kind of mysterious, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually have not watched the Kanye West one, but I'm pretty interested in watching that one. So, do you think Elon Musk is an alien? Or do you
I
think,
don't know.
do you think
He
he's from the
knows some
future?
stuff. He knows some stuff that we don't know. So I mean, I don't know.
So so at some point civilization, we're gonna get time travel, right? It's only inevitable if we make it.
Well,
If we make it to that point.
I think time travel already has it's not possible to time travel technologically right now, but I mean with like Elon was talking about quantum physics and he said it's physically possible to time travel. You just need the right technology and Intel to do it. And we just don't have it yet.
But we will. Whoa. Sorry guys, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Wait. Oh, sorry. I exited you from the stream. Sorry, Chris.
Oh, my bad.
No, okay. So what I'm saying is, at some point in time, we are going to be able to time travel, right?
I would hope so. Yeah.
No.
Well, I don't know if I'd hope so, but I think we will be.
At some point, we will be able to time travel. And the thing, who are we going to send back? They're going to come. They will. So if we're time traveling in the future, we'll send them back to our time, so they'll be here right now, but they're from the future.
Yep.
The things that Elon Musk
there could be someone time traveling in our universe at the moment.
Yeah, well, they'd come back to us now.
Yes.
But they're from the future. So I'm saying, Elon Musk, dude, we're losing viewers as we're talking about this because the people are scared. But but Elon Musk, like that's what someone from the future would do. They would make electric cars because they know, like, oh, if we don't make electric cars, our everything's gonna like end.
Our environment will climate change. Yeah.
I'm like, what other stuff is he doing? He's making tunnels under LA.
Tunnels under LA to beat traffic.
He's going to the moon. Not the moon.
Making flamethrowers.
Like, that's just stuff that is like it seems almost unhuman, and just the way he talks, he pauses before he talks. Like they'll ask him a question, he'll sit there for like a few seconds, thinking. He's almost thinking about what he's gonna say, and he doesn't want to say something that we don't know yet. You know, he's like trying to be smart with it
because he's from the future.
He's from the future. He's not. If you watch it and you watch like 5 minutes of it, you'll see it. Like, just the way he talks is kind of it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it really is. I think partially it might be because he has I think he has a speech disability is why he might stutter sometimes, but he definitely does take time to think about his answers.
Yeah, I think he's too smart, honestly. Another podcast that I really liked listening to from Joe Rogan was Kevin Hart. Have you seen that one? I
have, actually. I did like the Kevin Hart one.
Because when you think of Kevin Hart, you just think of just a straight comedian, always like joking, never serious. Yep. But when he talks about like how he actually lives his life and like what he's doing every day and like how planned out everything he does is and how many businesses he has, he's such an interesting person just to listen to. And
Extremely interesting, yeah.
And he makes it funny too. That's what makes it even better. Like he's being funny and he's also talking about serious stuff.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
And oh gosh, I just watched this one. David Chang or I don't even know. I gotta find his name, but it's this guy. He's an artist and he David Cho. I don't know. I think it's David Cho. I don't know. Someone can
David
comment.
Choi. I think David Choi, possibly.
I I honestly I don't remember.
You can talk about it. I can look it up.
Yeah, you look it up. So he
David Cho. Yeah.
David Cho, he's an artist. It starts out so weird. It literally, I was listening to it, I'm like, okay, what am I listening to? Like this guy, he made a podcast with himself and he would just talk to himself in gibberish for an hour straight and then post it online. And he super successful artist. And just the things that he talks about, he had a mental breakdown and moved to Africa and joined a tribe.
Jeez.
He joined a tribe and then he became part of that. Yeah, it's just crazy stuff that he talks about. He went to the Congo, I think, and he he went searching for a dinosaur in the jungle with just another guy.
Oh my gosh.
And he got
kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, it's seriously it's one of the ones I would watch, but you have to make it through the first 45 minutes because before that you're just like you're starting to question why you're watching it because he's one of the weirdest people I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
He hitchhiked across the United States.
Yeah, I'll have to give it a listen.
For sure. So Jacob Dalton says he went to the Congo in the middle of a civil war. Yeah, he was saying like he was seeing people get shot like all around him. People are dying. Yeah, just it's a crazy episode, and that's why I like the Joe Rogan podcast. That's why I think he's doing so much right because he himself he talks about he has three things that he talks about: jiu-jitsu, DMT,
elk meat.
And elk meat. That's all he talks about. But what he does so well is he can talk, and that's something that we don't know really how to do anymore. And he's
a very smart guy too. He's a smart guy, and he can hold conversations with like these scientists and physicists he has on his show because he. Oh, we lost Chris.
No, that was a while ago.
Oh, okay. I mean, he's a great moderator. He's exactly what you want in a moderator. You stop talking when the guest starts, like even if you're in the middle of a sentence, you just stop talking and let them talk because you want to hear what they have to say.
Because we're not there to watch Joe Rogan. We're there to watch his guests. And he always has a segue, no matter what like is going on, no matter what they're talking about, there's never silence. There's never an awkward moment of silence. It's just he brings out the best of his guests, I'd say.
He's Johnny on the spot. Yeah, he can BS anything. He can spin an answer into the next question.
No matter perfectly. What it is. He can segue from anything to anything, and he just makes the guests seem so comfortable. What I would imagine being on his podcast would be like
I think we're having some technical difficulties.
With me? I think we're better now. Wait. Hello?
All right, we're good now. Are
you sure we're good?
Hello?
All right, yeah, okay. All right. So,
you just froze and then the screen had to load a second.
Whatever. We're good. So, I feel like just being on his podcast would be like you'd forget that you're even on a podcast. You're talking to a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah.
And I think that's how you get some interesting conversations because people forget that they're even on a podcast. They're not like worried about what they're going to say. They're just talking, you know?
It's just like buddies joking around almost.
Yeah. And like what he does with his guests is he'll take them out to dinner the night before. They'll fly into LA or Texas now, take them out to dinner or just like get to know them a little bit. So then it's not just like it's not a blind interview, you know? And like he'll let them do whatever they want.
Yeah.
In the studio, he'll let them do whatever they want. If they're Wiz Khalifa and they need to smoke weed the whole time, he'll let them do that. If they want to get drunk during the podcast, he'll let them do that. And he'll do it too with them. That's
awesome. Yeah, that's definitely awesome.
And I think that's why he's been so successful. And just also, he never stops. He always is making podcasts. He never stops making them.
Yeah, they're gonna be tiring. I mean, it's a long time talking.
Yeah, what are we at? An hour? And I'm
hour and 10. Yeah.
and he goes for like 4 hours, 3 hours, and I don't even know how
Yeah.
you could talk to someone for that long.